you're doing well. Today I wanted to talk about what is the common link between symptoms like weight gain in the abdominal region, chronic stress, chronic fatigue, perhaps waking up in the middle of the night, things like sugar or salt cravings. What do all these symptoms have in common, and what is the number one driving factor behind all of them? And that is a hormone called cortisol. So I'm Dr. Ina Lokshin here at the Hormone Rebalance Center, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this because a lot of people, while we all experience some level of stress and we're all aware of what stress is, very few people know where it comes from and what really it does to our body and how can you check for it. So one way to assess for cortisol is actually through what's called, what we use here at the Hormone Rebalance Center, and that's a very comprehensive test called the Dutch Dry Urine Test for Comprehensive Hormones to assess for cortisol production and utilization. So this is a test that looks at about 20 different markers of what your body does with cortisol, how much it produces, what is the communication between the brain and the adrenal function, which is where cortisol gets produced. How does cortisol, does it get converted from its active form to it's an inactive form? Does it get excreted too quickly, too slowly, which could be one reason why cortisol levels are too high or too low in the system? And could cortisol dysregulation be a symptom of things like thyroid fluctuations, perhaps too much alcohol intake, too much weight gain and abdominal obesity? And it really kind of ties in a lot of these symptoms. So a lot of times people may try different things to address their stress response, and if you're and that's really great. You certainly want to tackle things like diet, exercise, and certainly there's a lot of herbs and vitamins and minerals that you can take to support, but a lot of times people don't really know exactly what they're trying to achieve by doing that. And are you trying to actually boost cortisol production, lower cortisol production, prevent it from being excreted too quickly, too slowly, to be converted to its inactive form versus being kept in its active form? So by doing proper testing, we're able to really see a lot of those details and see where imbalances are, and then how we can really tackle your body's stress response, your body's cortisol production, and help improve and resolve symptoms like the chronic fatigue, low energy, and that gets converted to abdominal weight gain, sleep problems, mood problems, PMS, and menopause problems. So really, cortisol, cortisol fluctuations can really start spilling into many other systems and present as many different symptoms. So if you're struggling with any of those symptoms that I mentioned and you're finding that some of the things you've tried aren't really helping, you should really consider testing for cortisol to see exactly what your body does with it, with its production, and how your adrenals are really functioning. So you can contact us if you have more questions. I'll be happy to share with anyone who's interested what a sample report looks like. I found it incredibly valuable in learning about my own body, and I see it with the patients that we see here at the center, how valuable it is in helping them recover faster and kind of eliminate any guesswork along the way. Okay, so feel free to ask me any questions you may have. Okay, hope you have a great day. Bye for now.